Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to by far the most exciting, incredible, and happy ever Full Access Friday that we've done. It is official. It is official. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. President Trump is going to be the 47th president of these United States. Right now, he's at 277. We know it's very late at night, so I didn't expect everybody to be joining me. But I definitely appreciate the ones that are. Um, this is just an amazing time when you really think about it. I mean, there's been such suffering for the American people, for us, for everybody, from
God
all
heard
these
us.
horrible things we've had to live through, feeling like we're just being poked and prodded and attacked, from a million different angles all at once. And I'm just so thankful to God, and I'm so thankful to people like Charlie Kirk and Early Point Action. God bless each and every one of you that knocked on doors, that chased ballots, that did it in the heat, that did it in the rain, that did it in the wind, whatever it may be, dangerous neighborhoods. God bless each and every one of you. And of course, Scott Pressler and Early Vote Action. What an incredible job you did parking yourself in Pennsylvania for months upon months upon months and just working and working and working and working the crowd. So God bless you and your organization. Elon Musk, thank you so much for buying X. Honestly, that was huge. It gave us an opportunity to defeat their narratives right down the middle. And we really are so thankful for what you have done. And then many others, I mean, many others that were involved with the campaign and, organizers and things like that. This feels so hard earned and won. That's what it feels like. It's sad that we had to change our pattern of voting, where we voted early, where we're usually voting on election day. And we changed because we had to change. And it was hard for me, but I did it, and I know many of you did it as well. And thank God we did. Because now that we've won and now that we're back in control, now shameless plug. Now we can preserve liberty, baby.
Yes, we can.
We can preserve liberty. Because I can tell you right now, I've been in contact with the congressman, and he's licking his chops to start introducing legislation from this. Okay? So you never know where help is coming from. You never know. And at
God
some
has
point,
plans for you.
Jason is joining us in a different way. Jason, you're joining us in a little bit of a different way, but thank you so much.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean?
Yeah, we're on Zoom right now. You want to join us on the other one?
Yeah. I'll come on. Yeah, I'll do that.
Go ahead.
Did she send the emails out?
I think so. Yeah. Did you send one to Jason?
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, join us.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Great. I'm so happy.
I am too. All right, bye.
I'm just not happy about Scary Lake.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's not done yet, so. But here, join us. Let me get off. I'm live, literally. All right. Bye. Live Zoom, isn't it great? But no, at some point, I will attack my enemies pretty brutal and vicious soon enough. But right now, I just want to continue to enjoy the feeling of just how good this feels, knowing that we have an opportunity now to get our country back on track, get back and put us in gear to win and continue to win. And this may have now opened up a new era in campaigning for Republicans, And I hope that when we're in power, we can get rid of early voting and mail-in voting and things like that, because I don't want it anymore. It needs to go. We need to change our system completely. But if we're still stuck with it, this is going to be the way to go in the future. Getting out the rurals, getting out the suburbans, getting out some people even in the big blue cities, and just boom, just doing that groundswell of low propensity voters. It's obviously done its job. Thank God. This was a hard earned victory. And look, we had the best candidate ever. We had him in the past, we had him this time as well. There is nobody like President Trump. Nobody can connect with normal people like President Trump. No billionaire out there can connect with someone that makes $28,000 in an office like President Trump. President Trump is an incredible and gifted human being to not only have empathy and heart for people, but also have that relatability factor that most of these people in politics just they don't have. Very few did. Bill Clinton had it, obviously. I think Ronald Reagan had it, and of course President Trump has it. And there's been a few others, but not many. The rest of them have been stool pigeons, stiff, stoic, all that. But think about it. This is a man who was under indictment. What was it? 90, 30, 60? Whatever the hell it was, right? I mean, this guy, they were doing everything they could to stop him, including trying to kill him. And he came back. He must be this monster to the establishment going, oh my God, what are we going to do? Because now these people are running for their lives. You're going to start hearing about some of these intel people skipping town and probably going to countries that don't have extradition because the new sheriff is going to come in with a justice department that is also going to be revengeful. We'll make sure of it because we want to make sure that we pick the right people and not some Washington insider asshole that's been there for 30 years and's been a lawyer like a Bill Barr. The grassroots is going to be, having a lot of voice moving forward. We're going to make sure of that. So
We need Bongino.
Dan Bongino would be fantastic. Probably the head of the Secret Service. To be honest, I think that would be his best position.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to see Elon Musk come in for about 6 months to a year in Doge, as he's calling it, Department of what is it? Department
Efficiency.
of Efficiency of Government Efficiency. Doge, he's calling it, right? It's all over X and everything else. I want to see him do that for about 6 months to maybe a year, and then I want to see him in front of Space Force.
Yeah,
That's where he belongs. He
Space
belongs
Force.
running Space Force. Absolutely. Absolutely. So many others. Attorney General, we need an Attorney General that has been attacked, number one, by this regime. That would be a number one qualification in my opinion. And number two, someone that's nasty and really, really wants to uphold the law and go after the
Rudy
bad people.
Giuliani.
Yep.
That's who I was thinking. Rudy Giuliani.
He's got the Senate majority now, so he could pass that through.
Yep, that's absolutely true. And so a lot of these confirmation picks, which doesn't make sense that they're saying that he's not going to win the House. I still think he is going to win the House, honestly. I don't see where they're coming up with that. But the Senate, as soon as Jim Justice won and took that seat from Manchin, that was the first one. Tim Sheehy, or his name in Montana, that's a shoo-in. So that two right there flipped the Senate, I think. I think it was
Ohio.
those two.
Yeah.
Ohio is the one that flipped it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ohio then, the third one. So the third one was the one that flipped it. But I'm seeing results here that Eric, what's his name? Eric Hove in Wisconsin is doing really well right now. So that could be a
sorry
flip.
your guy lost in Virginia.
Who did?
The Senate seat, against that
Oh,
jackass.
Huncow.
Huncow, yeah.
I feel bad. I hope that I wasn't
He
the
didn't
cause
lose
of
by
that.
a lot, Josh. He didn't lose by a lot, but
I don't
He
understand
lost.
why Arizona is close. What the hell? It's 50. God, where's my glass? It's 50.1 to 49.0 Trump. But why is it this close with how much of the vote in?
Josh,
It's only 53%. So let's relax.
Just low walk.
53% is not a lot.
Josh,
He could take off and win by 4 or 5 points still.
Josh, I'm watching two channels right now, Fox and CNN, right? So Fox has him at 277 to 226, and CNN, they're holding on for dear life. They're still holding on to
Are they in the
Pennsylvania,
180s?
Wisconsin.
Are they in the 180s?
Yeah, her at 187 and him at 246. They still
geez.
haven't called it on CNN with
Yeah, well, what do you
with
expect?
Wisconsin and
You
Pennsy, of
scumbags.
course.
So let's see. Right now in Wisconsin, you've got 89% of the vote in. It's 51.3. to 47.2, baby.
I can't wait to
Wisconsin,
watch The View tomorrow. See
Wisconsin's
them all
looking good.
cry.
Listen, Donald Trump leads Harris by 4.1 points right now in Wisconsin with 89% of the vote, which means that Harris would need to beat Trump by 32 points with the ballots left to take the lead. 32 points ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
It's over. Wisconsin is his. Okay? Let's look at Michigan. Michigan is let's see.
52.2 to 45.9 right now. I
Is that what it
believe.
is?
Yep, with 73% in.
With 73?
Yep.
Well, 73 is the least amount right now. You got 89, and then you got Pennsylvania called. But this one, let's see. So, yeah, 52.4 to 45.9 with 70. Is that 70? Yeah, 70% of the vote. So, in this case, that she would need to beat him by 15 points with the ballots left. Ain't going to happen. It's over. He's going to reach 300 and... I don't know. I would say he's going to reach probably 306, 304, something like that. Doesn't matter. It's over 270. It's all that matters.
Yep.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. We are in a position to get this country back on track. Just so excited. So let's just open it up and just all have a conversation. What's the first thing that everyone here would want to see President Trump do first?
Close the border.
Close
Yeah,
that
close the
damn
border.
border. Close it.
Rescind every single one of those executive orders.
Yes. Yep.
That's right.
That's another good one
Drill,
too.
baby, drill.
Drill, baby,
Drill,
drill.
baby,
That'll
drill.
that'll get your energy prices down. Absolutely. I want to see him, of course.
And deportation.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I was just going to say,
deportation.
I want to start the deportation process, right away. But more than anything else, I think the first thing has got to be, addressing the economy, and that's opening up drilling and exploration and energy, immediately. So that'll lower the price of everything from gas to heating to oil, everything. It'll just all go down. Electric, everything goes down.
Well, really,
And that's how we start.
You don't even
That's
know
how
where
we
to
start
start.
to get back on track. But I mean, we got to fix our elections. We shouldn't have to do what we did. There shouldn't be an election season. Okay, it's not how it's supposed to be. It's never supposed to be like that. And we want to get away from that. We need to go back to the way it was working for 70 plus whatever years. And let's go back to doing it the right way. Just because we have the technology, as I say, in preserving liberty, doesn't mean we have to use it. Tyranny is sold as convenience. Absolutely. Readers of my book, I love it. What page are you on, Jason?
I don't know what page I'm on, to be honest with you. I didn't look at the page, but I'm through chapter 5 already.
Oh, wow. Good for you, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you. I'm hoping you're learning a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's nothing I haven't heard before, right?
Well, there's some new stuff in there.
We've only been on the Zoom calls for how long there, or listening to you for how long? So
yeah, many years.
It's regurgitated ad nauseum, huh?
Well, you know what they say, when you repeat something long enough, people start to remember it. So, but I never was a repeater. I would always come up with new ways to say things and do different things, and cover stories a different way. Predicts Electoral College victory 306 to 232. I think I said 306, so it's looking like it's going to be 306 to 232. And maybe higher if
all right,
if
they just
Nevada
gave him
falls.
Pennsylvania. CNN just gave him Pennsylvania.
Finally.
Oh, gee, they're a little late.
Yeah.
That's like saying that, the British are coming, 8 years too 8 years too off. So,
Right.
all those indictments, hey, Jackoff Smith, you can sit on this and rotate, buddy. Merrick Garland, you scumbag, same thing.
Pamela.
Bastards are going away.
They need, not only they need to go
Guess
away, they
what?
need
You're
to,
gonna be the hunted now.
they need to
Okay?
be put in
Yeah.
jail like the January 6th people without anything brought. Just let them sit in jail and rot.
Exactly. We ought to put them all in Rikers Island with the sex offenders and rapists. That's what we should do.
Ew.
With no
Ew.
lubrication, okay? That's what we ought to do for you scumbags. That's what we ought to do. The list of people that, you know, deserve a dirt nap is almost endless. So I'll have to take my time and really think about
Yeah.
that one for a while.
Josh and Rod and I.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I have a huge interview coming up, but I don't want anyone to say anything that's live right now. If you know what it is, don't say anything right now because I don't want to jinx it. But I do have a huge,
Yes, you
huge
do.
interview coming up, and
Yes,
not
you
on the
do.
show. Me being interviewed by this person,
Ooh.
Mhm.
and it's a big show. It's a big show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, John
You know, Josh,
Bundy.
all we need you to do is go on Joe Rogan.
Oh, Joe was on. I didn't know that. It's not that big. I'll say right now, it's not that big. Pam, how are you? Are you doing good, even in California, knowing that your country is now saved?
Take it
I
off
can't
of
hear
mute.
you. I think you're on mute.
Okay, CBS is not calling it. So they
That's
don't
okay.
even recognize Pennsylvania. They still have Trump at 247 or something. So
Yeah.
something fishy's going on.
They're hanging on for
But
dear life.
Yeah. They're just refusing the inevitable. Okay? It's going to be 306 to 232 according to the New York Slimes. Okay? So it's over. He's president. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
so Fox,
What's
but
that, Pam?
what other major networks are announcing it? I heard it's
Fox
Fox.
News called it. Fox News called the election. But the other ones, look, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at this point. It's already been called. It's over. And what, you know, fat cheeseburger eating scumbag Mark Elias can do now is basically just take a giant shit and eat it, okay? Because it's over for you, fat ass, okay? We're done with your ass. And you can tell yourself and your 65 project they can shove it, okay? Fuck you and your scumbag lawyers. So it's over. It's done. It's done. Apologize for that, but you know, I'm obviously emotional.
Well,
Thank
and for
God
sure,
it's over.
it also looks really good for the Senate, of course, and the
Yes.
Congress also.
Yeah, I don't understand. I was saying earlier why they keep saying that he's not going to win the House. It's not like people go, President Trump, you know, Carrie Lake, and then, yeah, forget about all those other people in Congress. They don't do that. You know, they typically go down tickets. So I don't understand if the wins are this big in all these different states, how could he not, or partition enough vote in different counties to take over and win those House seats too? So right now something's a little fishy, but I think he's going to end up between 54 and 56 Senate seats, which is tremendous. Tremendous. You want to talk about getting people confirmed? I mean that's a slam dunk at that point.
I was looking for the Fox report, and they had the Senate at 58 Republicans.
Yeah.
But you know the
So-
sad thing? No
Let's see
more
here.
lesbian press announcers.
Oh, Matt Drudge has erased all of his earlier headlines.
No more
He's in mourning.
therapists.
Yeah? Well, Matt
That's
Drudge,
fine.
you can take that little hat you wear and shove it straight up your ass, you scumbag. You used to be a conservative. You were supporting Trump and then you went to the dark side for the money. Yeah, I hope your site crashes and burns. Okay? New York Times, let's see, still breaking into late hours. Trump currently leads popular vote by 5.2 million votes. leftists out there, realize you are the minority, okay? We are the majority. We own this country, we run this country, and you need to get in line, okay? That's what the left needs to understand, because we are now in control, and we're not going to tolerate this kind of craziness. So hopefully we're going to have some state legislatures that are going to push penalizing doctors for prescribing puberty blockers, or God forbid surgeons doing, operations on underage children under the age of 18. I'll be pushing legislation to Wendy and Sonny, and well, not Anthony anymore, but Wendy and Sonny. And so, we've got to make sure that the grassroots are doing the same thing. The leaders of the grassroots and the activists in Michigan and Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and everywhere else, that they're pushing their state legislatures too. Excuse me. So that's going to be a big job for us.
It's time to open up a big old can of whoop ass.
Ain't that the truth?
We're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore.
Right.
That's right.
It was a long, drawn, hard fight for everybody. They would look how many days Trump went without taking a day off.
Oh my God. What 78-year-old man can do 4 rallies in a day?
He was
and do a 3-hour radio thing with Joe Rogan.
He said the night before the election he was out till 2:00 in the morning talking with people.
Yeah, and
I
was
there. I
dancing.
watched it till the end last night.
He was doing all the dancing and
late.
stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, he was dancing and all that too. At 2:00 in the morning, 78 years old. God bless him. The energy that man has. I mean, in a way, he's become like this, almost like living legend, like a legendary figure. You know what I mean?
I
Go ahead.
read he takes only 30-minute naps.
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't eat good. Hopefully,
He's an
RFK
yeah.
Jr. is going to fix that and say, hey, start
Eat 'em.
eating
Listen,
this. Stop eating McDonald's. It's the most processed shit you could put in your body.
Before he was president, he was working in his real estate business. He was working 18-hour days.
Yeah, he was. He's always been a workaholic.
He's conditioned. He's
conditioned
for it.
He's conditioned. Jason's right.
He's conditioned,
He
all
is.
right.
He's very conditioned. And the whore, well, you can go back to San Francisco and blow people for money behind a BS. How's that? That's all you're worth. Let's see.
Camel toe, hairy ass, headboard, heels up, big pen.
Yeah, I called you heels up, headboard Harris for a reason.
I used to call her hairy ass. Everybody get it.
You could do that. You could do that too.
Everybody used to get
I'm
a
just
big
looking to
kick
see
out
if
of
there's
that
any
one.
new.
I'm gonna put on Rachel Maddow so I could see her cry.
You know what he's gonna be doing though?
Man cow.
He's gonna be looking for a job like Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, booty good. Booty scudge.
That mate is in charge of parking lots. What up with that?
Oh, and Josh, one more thing.
My office has got to go to jail.
What's that?
One more thing added to the list of what I want him to do is he's going to end those wars very quickly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No more money to Ukraine.
He could negotiate that basically now, and they could threaten to arrest him with the Hatch Act, which basically says that someone who's not, the president or vice president is not allowed to negotiate directly with another country. But who's gonna prosecute him? He's coming into office. You know what I mean? So he could do it. He could just say, "Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway." And you're right. He could negotiate with them, and he could end the war in Ukraine and bring peace.
Bibi's going to listen to him. Bibi and he are friends, I do believe. Netanyahu.
They've known each other for years.
Yeah, but the problem
college.
is Biden will get credit for it because it's still under Biden's presidency.
No, he won't. No, he won't. And I'll tell you the reason why. I'll give you the letter Y. And it ain't Y. It's X. That's why. Because the truth can now come out on X. And it comes out instantly. And I really hope and pray that Elon continues to be as actively engaged in the political process instead of just all space rockets and shit all over the place. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you like doing that stuff. And his video is either politics or rockets. So I see all the rocket. I'm like, no. Oh, here, what's the newest update? So X has been phenomenal. It really has, because it's been that narrative buster right in the middle. And we didn't have that in 2020 because Truth Social wasn't there and X was run by the CIA and the FBI. So we owe a lot to Elon Musk here. This was a lot of his doing as well because of him buying Twitter. So I'm not seeing any other real major updates other than the left is losing their minds, which is great.
As if they ever had
There's
one.
ballots arriving right now in Detroit. Boxes of ballots still arriving at Detroit's Bureau of Elections in cars with California plates at 11 p.m. reporting. So they're still doing what they're doing, but it doesn't matter. It's over. It doesn't matter if, I mean, it shouldn't be allowed that they steal Michigan with fake votes. But at this point, he's president, so it doesn't really matter. But these people need to be prosecuted. That's what we need. All these people need to be prosecuted. Whoever's doing what, we need to investigate Act Blue. I want that thing bankrupt, okay? We need an attorney general that's going to go after every single Soros organization. We need to go after all of these organizations on the left and take them all out, take them all down.
Just
They're
get rid
all
of
committing
Soros.
crimes. They're all
Just go to the
committing
source.
crimes. Huh?
Just get rid of the source. Get rid of Soros.
Well,
Just get rid of
the
Soros.
spawn of Satan is named Alexander. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the son, and I think he's banging Uma Abedin. But then again, who isn't banging Uma Abedin? But anyway, so I think they're dating or whatever. So
No, they're
yeah, but
engaged, I think.
is that what it is? But he's disgusting. He's just as bad as his father. His father,
Worse.
taught him everything.
Worse.
Yeah, probably worse. Exactly. So we need to go after these organizations and even kind of do what they did to like Trump, where they just went after his organizations to weaken them. We ought to just do the same thing. Go after all these left-wing organizations. You know what's going to be great about this is that right-wing watch is going to come spurring out of nowhere and start attacking me again, because now that we're in power, I'm going to have all these amazing, great suggestions for the public, and they're going to think that they're horrifying because of what it does to their chances. And I'll be talking about things in my book. That's why I need as many good reviews as possible, because when it really starts to get out there, the left is going to try to firebomb it with left-leaning, 1-star reviews, and this book sucks, and he's shit, and he's a racist asshole, and whatever else they'll say, which is fine. I love it all, But
Right now,
that's
the
all.
Republicans have 196 in the House right now.
Yeah,
So
you
they
need
have-
what, 218?
Yep.
So how much is that? I'm doing any quick math. Is that 22?
20,
22?
22,
22 seats? What'd you say it was? 198?
196.
Okay, 196. And what's the other one? Okay. Yeah, there we go. 218. Boom, 22 seats. And that's really good, because I think I said that. What did I tell you, Jason? I texted you. You can read it. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine. I'll take a lump. I think it was, let me see if I have it here. I think I put, let's see, what did I put here?
You sent me the thing on New Jersey,
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, here it is. I said, I predict we will win the House by around 18 seats or more. So let's see if I'm right. So we'll see. I might be right. I might be wrong. I don't know. We'll find out.
So
Based on my information, based on everything I've seen, I think that's a pretty realistic number, but I don't know.
if I may add something,
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm thinking, I was looking through Florida. It looks like Democrats were projected to win House District 23, but we're leading by 5,000, and it's 95% in. So they're going to have to redact that call soon. U.S. House District 23 in Florida, Democrats are projected to win it, but we are leading by 5,000. So that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and it's 95% in?
95%, yeah.
What part of Florida is that?
Probably the southeastern part.
So kind of near Miami-ish, probably.
Believe so. What does
Yeah.
say so on this map so much?
There
But
could be some pockets of them those New York Jewish liberals down there named Ethel and Beatrice, right?
it's a
And
solid blue.
they're
little-
down, yeah, they're down there married to Abe and Abraham and whoever, Moshe.
But we're
And they're-
leading by 5,000.
And they're fucking everything up in South Florida. Stay in New York, all right?
Yeah.
Stay in New York. Get the hell out. That's what happens when you stop voter fraud in Dade County and in Palm Beach County, okay, and in Broward County. When you stop the voter fraud, guess what? Florida's no longer a swing state.
Nope.
Once you stop the voter fraud, okay? So it's real simple. We stop voter fraud. There's no more swing states. And by the way, if you think about it, in 2016, Iowa was a swing state.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio was a swing state. Virginia was a swing state. New Hampshire was a swing state. And what was the other one? There was one other one. South Carolina. And of course, Florida was a swing state. In 2020, he won Ohio by 8. He won Iowa by 8. And then, he's, in other words, and Florida, he won by, I think, 4. Now he won Florida even way bigger. So what's happening is technically they're losing swing states. They've eliminated a lot of swing states. And if we can just control the voting fraud, there's not going to be too many swing states anymore. I mean, obviously California and Oregon and Washington and New York and, some of those others. But I think even if I'm not mistaken, didn't New York, wasn't it only like 11 points or something like that? Because you got to understand, 11 points. Let's see, New York.
Yes, it
results.
was close.
Yeah, you know what that means? A state like New York is only within 11 points. That means that people are waking up. I'm curious to see the difference between Illinois. Let me see here, New York. So wait, where's New York? Oh, there it is. 96% called, and it was only 55 to 44 in New York. In New York, that's usually a 30-point beatdown. That's usually a 30-point beatdown for a Republican. That was within 11 points or 10 points, whatever it is. That's unbelievable. What was the other one? What was the other one I was going to check? Oh, it was Illinois. Yeah, Illinois. This one, I think this one might have even been closer. Wait a minute. Let's see, it's 90% reporting. Yeah, 90% reporting. This one was 53-45 in Illinois. These are supposedly bright blue. It goes to show you that the immigration and open borders has pissed off so many people in these inner cities. That's another reason why President Trump won. What was New Jersey? My original stomping grounds.
Less than 5.
New Jersey was 51-46. So again, close. These are states that normally go much bigger margins. So Republicans did a hell of a job here. They've really expanded, quite a bit of real estate. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, thank you.
You want to say hello real quick?
Oh, I'm such a mess.
Oh, stop. You're not a mess. Come here. Just say hello.
Oh,
Just,
sweetheart.
just say hello real quick.
Right, I am right here.
This is my baby.
Hi, Laurie. How are you?
This is my baby. All right.
Good to see everyone.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Are you
President Trump is-
celebrating over here?
Yes,
President
I
Trump
know.
is
We
making
just don't know anything about Arizona,
Trump is
right?
making a speech at Mar-a-Lago
He's making a speech now. Okay.
Here we go.
at the headquarters.
Okay.
Oh, the campaign headquarters.
Where is it? Where am I gonna find
I
it?
guess Trump is making it
Yeah,
showed up
I'm
at
just
his
trying to find it.
headquarters.
Oh, here it is.
Up there can
No, wait, that's not it.
Or Trump.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It was on Fox News, wasn't it? Yeah, let me go to Fox.
Yes, Fox, yes.
Yeah.
You won't see it
Here it
on
is. I got it.
CNN, that's for sure.
So if I put this louder, can you, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You gotta let me know. Can everybody hear it?
No, I can't hear shit.
Or is it bad?
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
Can't.
Is that good or bad? Yeah, I can't tell.
So go back.
But
to this screen
all right.
on stage.
So obviously we all want to watch this. So what should we do here? Should we cut it short or should we just turn it down? But will you guys be able to hear it? That's the problem. You're not gonna be able to hear it. But
I can
this
hear
is-
it from the TV over here.
Okay. This is just unbelievable. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. So many people worked their ass off to make this happen.
I got it.
I mean, do you know how many shows I've done in 4 years?
So I got it right.
Hey, at least
I
you're
have no
wrong.
idea. Thousands of shows I've done. And everyone was a purpose, and that was to bring us to a moment like this. Now let's listen.
Now you could go play hooky.
Thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends in this.
Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you want me to lower it or okay.
I've never
Everybody.
seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond.
Turn it up.
Now it's going
Turn
to
it up.
reach a new level
Up.
of importance because we're going to help our country heal.
There we
Help our
go.
country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're gonna fix our borders. We're gonna fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to know. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. Oh.
Yes.
And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places. Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
They called Wisconsin?
Now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes, but
That's a
it's
mandate.
much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Thank you very much. Winning the popular vote was very nice, I will tell you. a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good. And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much.
Yeah. I love it.
And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them. And sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that. Nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives.
Yes, we gotta keep the house.
If we have the House and the Senate, we are golden.
And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady. Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country? Can you believe that?
Always the showman, right? Always the showman.
No, she's done a great job. Works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her, but I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing. That's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help.
What a beautiful family.
Yeah, they're not scumbags.
My father is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States.
Yes.
In the end, he picked the right one.
He
Picked
did.
the right one in the end.
Absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Ushabez. And he is a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people don't like this. Sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. Which one? CNN, MSDNC? He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like he's still like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it. And then he just goes and absolutely obliterates them.
He is good. He is very good.
Say a couple of words. Wow.
Wow.
Imagine how his life is changing.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
Yes, we did. Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice. I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was, I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. It lost that little, it lost that
Dan
little,
Barron is tall.
that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country, and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We could do that. We just, if we had to wait, I don't know if it was going bad and it was going bad. We're going to have to steal those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country. We want people to come in.
Nice, Josh Hawley kicked ass.
We have to let them come in. They have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation. Susie and Krista, you did. Susie, come, Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden, we call her the Ice Maiden. Chris, come here, Chris.
He wants to remain anonymous.
Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background. Come here, say something.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, it was a great one. And he's a hell of a candidate. He's going to be a hell of a great 42nd president. And this team that we had, the best team, and even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Susie. Look at this. I've never seen her be shot before. Susie. They're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon. Now he is. Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour. It was burning Cal. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And, but I saw it come down and turn around. Yeah, it's like 22, by the way. It looks a little.
See, this is what Kamala can never do.
And
Tell a story.
Down, and you saw that fire burning, and it's only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound.
80%. He's winning in Nevada with
Very
80% of the
one of the most important
by 4.
people. And I would say the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again. So I figured I could ask him to hold.
Harris won New Hampshire.
And because,
else?
especially because you're going to be, they
got a Republican governor.
So coming down, it looks like it's going to crash into the country. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space age movie or something. I put the phone down, but I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes. But this spaceship came down and I saw those engines and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash. And then I saw the fire pour out from the left side and I put it straight and it came down so gently and then it wrapped those arms around it and it held it. And just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, what do? He said, you can pause. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? Nobody can do that. And I said, that's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit North Carolina, they were really devastated. This was a big water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing, fields became lakes, and the danger was unbelievable. The people from North Carolina came to me. They said, would it be possible, at all possible, for you to speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. He said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you, he had, it was very dangerous. People would get communication, all the wires were dead. Elon Musk, I said, Elon, something called Starlink, is that right? Yes. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. Yeah. But he's a character, he's a special guy, he's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's fantastic golfer, slightly. What happened?
Josh, there's a lot of background noise.
Is there? Okay.
Oh, a lot of background noise. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Just cut the recording.
He's hitting balls.
And people are gonna understand that, you know, we can't do this all night, but go ahead and cut the recording. It's fine. Just turn it off.